Good, good morning to all our lovely viewers of Startup on Shalom TV. To our brothers in the Muslim fraternity, we say Barakah Salah. You are celebrating the Eid, and we want to celebrate with you this particular morning. And I want to use this opportunity to wish my colleagues from the Muslim fraternity, Al Hassan Suhini from Radio Gold, I salute you. I say Barakah Salah, as well as Honorable Abbas Bab Husseini Fantiakwa, District Chief Executive, Barakah Salah. Saeed Mohib of Nugs, I also say Barakah Salah. And to our own brother, Pico Salihu, we say to you Barakah Salah and your family. We are enjoying and we are going to celebrate with you this day. We also want to greet Honorable Edward Ayereba Ayagle, MC of Bolega Central, as well as we want to extend a farewell message to Father Michael Lapsley for gracing our studios yesterday. I know it was such mind and thought-provoking exercise that you did with us here yesterday. And for that reason, if you want to check and have contact with Father Michael Lapsley, please visit www.healing-memories.org, www.healing-memories.org, and you can contact Father Michael Lapsley on that particular website. I also want to salute Inspector S.Y. Amewuga of Sandama Police Division. Thank you for the good work you are doing for the Busa District. Now, what I want to share with you, I have a brother, Jackson Davis. Yesterday, we couldn't read your text, and like I say, if we were not able to read your text, we would definitely come back and read it the next morning, and that is what I'm doing. Our brother Jackson Davis said that, "Good morning, I am really enjoying the program. Sometimes it is not easy for me to forgive, but listening to Father Lapsley on your network, I have learned to forgive. God bless you. Bless you too, our brother, for having the heart to forgive and making sure that your life moves on." Today on Start Up, I'm Scofray Nana Yabua, and as usual, I'm here to aid you, to start your morning right, to aid you, to relax and settle your mind, to put yourself into retrospection and thinking and rejuvenating yourself, relaxing your nerves, relaxing your body, because today is a holiday and we are enjoying and celebrating the Eid festival, the Eid occasion with our brother Muslims, and Barakah Salah again to all our Muslims brothers from all around the continent, Ghana and the world as a whole. What I want to say to you this morning is persistent people begin their success where others end in failure. Persistent people begin their success where others end in failure. Nkrofo omoko so ekokan wadi omo pese omoko kan no ba bia obi ahwe ase na ho no won de onyu ahoden efrie midin chiasro kokoma yennuanom nkramofo nyina entritiriu minnua Hassan Sohini a owo Radio Gold michiao ema o Barakah Salah opayin anasa no nyamfo Abbas Baf Husseini Fantiakwa DC no ono so michiao ema Barakah Salah yenya Saeed Mohib a owo University of Science and Technology Kumasi me ma Barakah Salah sanso na yenya Pico Salihu a no ye adwuma e wo fie ha no ye chiao ema Barakah Salah meka se enra yenya kunini bi e wa ameni di edidi nkomo yetwe nkomo wa person ni di nsa wo so mesrew obeko internet aba for internet dwumadie ni so www.healing-memories.org na meka anopai ene se won a wo sikete wese edin kunim wa bra ebi mu ahwe ase. For on this note, I want us to go for our first musical break, and when I come back, I'll usher you into Start Up, and we will deliberate and digest on subject matters. I have to throw myself away and give the glory to Almighty God, Almighty Allah, and have fun and make merry. Today is a great day in the lives of our brother Muslims, and we have to enjoy and celebrate with them. Eid is here, and this is the occasion that merrymaking is advanced, and sharing and showing of love is the purpose of Eid celebration. Welcome back to Start Up, and like I've been saying, it is the program designed to bring you food for thought, to suit you down for the morning. And today you are relaxed in your bed and in your couches. And what we want you to do is let us dilate on the subject matters as you relax and push your mind forward in thinking and in bringing success in every area of your life, endeavoring to make sure that you become successful in every area of your life. Persistent people begin their success where others end in failure. True success is overcoming the fear of being unsuccessful. Many a times when one right and others begin, we say that when it comes to human right and trying to fight for right, but we don't bring that into our area of businesses, in our area of success, in the area of productivity. Where one person's right ends, another person's rights begin. Where one person's failure is manifesting. If you want to be successful, that is when, with persistence, you start your own from the areas where others has failed. You know, like the climbing of Mountain Everest. When the father did it, the son also said that if my father was able to do it, I will also do it, and he also did it. That means when the father came and left, he also started from there and climbed Mountain Everest. So it is in our personal life, and it should be in our personal life, that where you find somebody failing, with persistence you must overcome. When Mongo Park or Diago Azamuja, they all decided to permeate and persist and move through the challenges of life, and Christopher Columbus discovered America. Where others failed, he went the extra mile to discover America. So it is in our life. Let us learn to persist, so that when we get to the crossroad where people failed, we will travail and transcend and become successful. It can only be done with persistence, as well as true success is overcoming the fear of being unsuccessful. Unsuccessfulness is an iota of fear. It will be staring you up in the face. But like we say, have the courage to stand fear in the face and say that, yes, I know you exist and I know you are around, but I will travail and go beyond you. That is what it is to be successful. The ability to see and watch fear in the face and say, I know you are a challenge. I know you are an obstacle. I know you are here to impede me. But as much as I know you exist, that alone gives me the confidence to move beyond you. It is a stumbling block, but that is why it's a stumbling block. But you have the energy, you have the power, you have the victory of light within you to go beyond that borders. There are times that you are writing on exams and you go like, oh, and the results come and you have gotten F. That shouldn't back you down. It should rather incite you and instill in you a sense of winning attitude to move on. That is what it is that makes you a true successful person. You don't back down. You don't reduce to the gutters and look like all is gone and all is done. That is what true success is about. That is what successful people are about. Persistence and the ability to look fear in the face and say, I'm overcoming you. Because you are an overcomer. Have that mentality. Winning attitude start from the mind. So bedin kunima efra adwinimu. So be kokanye efra adwinimu. So to me share osuro ana o hwe se nkuku no hwe nkuku no se nkuku ei oye dan kro me trafa also eye botai e na etiriwo. This juncture I want to invite my brother Kofi Frimpong into the fray to give me his thoughts on this particular one. Good morning, Mr. Frimpong.
Good morning, Mr. Yabua.
Yesterday, you were running helter-skelter in the police station, and finally, you are beaming with smiles, and finally, it's all over. This is what we have for the morning. Persistent people begins their success where others end in failure. And true success is overcoming the fear of being unsuccessful. And for you to join the fray on this particular segment, remember to send us your text message through +233 262 138383 or 0262 138383. Please, my brothers in Nigeria, kindly send me your text messages. Don't call. Send your text message, and it will be read for you. Mr. Frimpong.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Yabua. As you said, I mean, people who achieve always don't stop, because we say that in life there are a lot of parking spaces in the journey of life, and a lot of things will attract you, distractions here and there. Nobody is saying that climbing the ladder of success it will be that easy. No, nobody is saying that. But what we're saying is that perseverance and persistence will always get you to the top. Perseverance and persistence will always get you to the top. As he said, as the statement says that where others failed, that is when others continued to make sure that whatever they set for themselves was able to achieve. I mean, in life, if 1 + 1 is a difficult thing for you, know that somebody has crossed over that. And the person is looking for 2 + 2.
That is it.
So 2 + 2 is not the end. Somebody is looking for 3 + 3. So when you are developing yourself, or when you are making a journey, when you prepare yourself to take up a journey, you should make sure that at the end is your target. It is not a halfway. We say things done by half are never done right. Okay? So you cannot acknowledge yourself or claim that, oh, I did it to this level. No. We are expecting you to complete a journey. That is when a crown of success is given to you. It's like going to school and say that, oh, I was reading about 9 subjects. I got 8. Oh, I got 9 distinctions. As for the 2, I failed, so I can be counted among the best students. No. Best students are counted over the overall best student. People who were able, at the total summation of the exam, they were able to get the highest mark. Those are the people the crown are given to. But what do we see in our setting? I'm bringing it down to our setting. We hear politicians saying, oh, I did it to this level. So at least I should be counted among the best of head of state or rulers. Oh, we did it this year and they came to continue. No, you set agenda for yourself in your manifesto. You said, this is what I am coming to do. So at the end of your tenure, it is not 8 years that you know definitely that you have 4 years. Okay? So within the 4 years, these are the things that you set yourself. When reading the manifesto, it did not say like 8 years, because you know that for the per term of office, it is 4 years.
4 years.
So whatever thing that you set for yourself, it is within these 4 years. It is not after the 4 years that you come and tell us, oh, the time is too short, we couldn't finish, so give us another 4 years to be able to complete. The next 4 years is a different agenda. It is not what you set for yourself for the first term. It is completion of the first term and a new phase or a new agenda or a new vision that you are introducing to the country. So whatever thing we do, that means that in Ghana, we're getting everything totally wrong. Okay? We try to do something, and because we are not able to do it, we try to push it and put it in the space of time. Other people achieve within 2 years. Some achieve within 1 year. But you say you need 4, you need 8 before you achieve. That means that perseverance and persistence is not in our settings.
Perseverance and persistence is not in our settings. And I mean, I can't say, send a medical can, say, a kind crow, etimopo, or what do you want? A man will cost so edin kunimwa, bebia ubi ashiasie. Enti no, not a buy a man your same, but if you are who say, enti homogeneous humpo. As I say, as some catch or some may 1, may 2, may 3, a baby actually quite a crowd went to me yet. No, about your share. Saying to be went to me and your quarter, no, not a question be so. And I said, the rebel, and to yen secretary was near who said, and a monto year to me could never buy ne a gina. Say ye and a can't crow whom be ye near to me because say, near Tibi and be careful in so to a real bow, send ye a him for a sign or in so a real and a joe, or be cheerful, a better snare, no. And to see it to me, sabre, in your sight, you put in your sacomano, yet me chifa in Soheso, yet me chifa to be a Amayanka and Kokai Esso. We need to have the zeal and ability to move beyond the measures and the borders of challenges and fear, so that at the long run, we will sail through and others will benefit from what we aspire to do. Let's pause for our second musical break, and when I come back, I will give you startup wisdom of the day. That the music is saying from the musical breakers, for how long would you be crying? For how long would you be wailing? For how long would you be complaining? Like we've always been saying on Start Up, yes, you will wail. Yes, you will cry. Yes, you feel like backing down. But so far as you have the perception and an understanding that you want to win and overcome the situation, your mind must sail you through and must push you through. That is what it is about. And on this particular segment, I announce to you our telephone lines +2 3 240 30 30 30, so that my brothers in Nigeria sailing through the test line could now call and join us and share with us this particular morning. +2 3 240 30 30 30. That is the telephone line to call to join us on this particular segment. And we are going to look at startup words of wisdom. And the word of wisdom we are going to look at is courage and perseverance have a magical talisman before which difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish. Courage and perseverance have a magical talisman before which difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish. If there is anything from which courage and perseverance comes from, that is love. But it is this same thing that obstacles, challenges, and fear cannot withstand. Obstacles, challenges, and fear. If there is anything they cannot withstand and they want to vanish and diminish before, it is courage and perseverance. I remember somewhere in our football history that the Super Eagles of Nigeria were in a tournament, and from the first half they were down by 2. I think it was under 23. They were down by 2. But with perseverance and courage, second half, they came and won the match 3-2. This is what we talk. This is what we call courage. This is what we call perseverance. This is what we call determination. Yes, I believe I have a caller on the line. Please, your name and where you're calling from, and be snappy. Peter, good morning.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah, my name is Peter, calling from Kumasi. I want to be on the program.
Please, you are live on air, Peter. Coming with admission.
To be successful. Yeah, what I want to say is that to be successful, the person should have the fear of the Lord. The person should know that before the person can achieve is only God. And always make sure the person prays on whatever the person wants to achieve. Because we are not fighting with just flesh and blood, we are fighting with principalities. So the person needs to pray, be prayerful, and always have the mind that nobody can do it except God. And if you have this, sure, it will happen. You will have a testimony. Always when I have problem, I don't know. I don't know how it will be solved, because I know my God is able and He will never disappoint me. That is what I have in my mind, because He has it in His book. So whenever I pray, I say, you said it, you will never disappoint me. You will never let the problem which is more than me come upon me. So if this is more than me and you let it come upon me, then it's over to you. I just tell Him. And before I realize, and before the time will come, He will solve it for me. So the thing, we should rely on our Heavenly Father. We should always be prayerful, and He will do it for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for coming through with your call, Peter. That is also insightful. You must go before your Creator in prayer and supplication and advance your petition to Him. And in all of doing that, you must have an attitude or mentality of winning. It is only a winning mind that overcomes the challenges and the toughness of life. And like I was saying, the only magical talisman for which difficulties, challenges, and obstacles vanish or disappear, that talisman is courage and perseverance. And I use the football as an example. When the Ghana under 20 met Brazil, nobody gave them a dog chance. But there was something I remember the day you said they will go through, and that was courage and that was perseverance. My brother, Mr. Frimpong, what is your take on this particular quote?
Thank you very much, Mr. Ebua. I think, as you said, with courage and perseverance, fear trembles before them. I'm giving a scenario. When you are being confronted with an issue, and probably you need to move from one town to the other, but along the journey you couldn't get a motorist, or you can't get a car to go, but you have to walk through the darkness. At that particular time, all that your focus is on is how you'll be able to deliver the message. So fear is out, darkness is out, whatever situation that might compound you is out. All that you are looking forward is to get to your destination to be able to deliver the message. So through that period, whether there was whatever that it was.
Whatever that it was, I have Esiedu on the line. Esiedu, good morning.
Good morning, bro. How are you?
I'm well, and how are you too?
And by His grace, I am doing well.
Good.
I once again thank you for what you've given us every morning. The subject we're discussing is very, very important. And one thing I've seen is that, then success, we have determination as one of the keys that leads to success. But you also mentioned a failure in your speech. One thing I've seen is that failure is something that we can never escape in life. They are there, they are real. And they are there for two purposes to me. One is to destroy, and the other one is to strengthen. That is, when the failure comes, and we are not able to stand firm, it will actually destroy us. But if we stand firm, it will rather strengthen us so that what we have ahead could be achieved. So whenever failure comes in our way, all that we have to do is that we have to find out how we can overcome that failure, how it did happen, and not who did it. When we start sharing blames, we get to know that that failure will actually haunt us. So in Paul's case, that is in 2 Corinthians chapter 12, 7 downwards, Paul mentioned that the sickness that has befallen him is actually strengthening him to make his grace being in abundance. So this means that when we enter into any trials, we are there to strengthen us or to destroy, but it depends on how we act to it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Brother Esiedu. We are grateful for sharing with us. He said that challenges and failures come, and they come in two forms. It's either it destroys you or either it develops you. So whichever way, it is a choice. And so far as you have a winning attitude and winning mentality, it must develop you, Mr. Frimpong.
Yeah, so as I was saying that, all that you purpose for is to get your destiny and deliver the message. So that time, whether there were bandits on the street, whatever it was, you don't care. You try to get your destiny to deliver the message. That should be our focus in life. That if I have a vision, I have a dream, that I want to do it, courage should be part of me. Whether darkness, there will be stumbling blocks, there will be failure, whatever it is, I still have the courage to go through. Because you are sick. Your mom is sick. You've heard your mom is sick. She's been rushed to the hospital. You've been called late in the night. You couldn't have a car. Wherever the place is, you walk through the darkness. Whether previously you knew there were armed robbers on the street, you ignore them. And as you go, that is the courage, that because your vision is to get to the hospital to see your mother. That is life. Okay? When you have a vision, all that issue that comes around it, they are there as part of life to be able to see you through to the end. So you must have courage and go beyond that. I always say that when you are confronted with a situation, the real crux of the matter is not how you come out of it, but how well you'll be able to sustain yourself, because tomorrow too, that same issue will crop up. So it is how you'll be able to compose yourself to deal with the situation, so that when you face it tomorrow, you will easily have a sail through and make it in life. That is all that the big men or the in society, or the people who are achievers in our society, that's what they've been able to do. They will tell you, I've failed more than 100 times, I've been able to come up and be able to do better things out of my failure. So when we do all those things and we get there, then people will see us as role models. People can then emulate us. They use us and they say that, oh, this is somebody that I really want to be like. This is something I want to do. So our encouragement to people today, this morning, that we have to master courage to be able to overcome our challenges.
Hello, I learned I have another caller on the line. Good morning, caller. Hello, Inspector. I might speak to Inspector S.Y. Meguga of Sandema. I think I've lost him on the line. Like my brother Frimpong was saying, sometimes our focus gets to the point only of that of the challenge, and we forget about the main purpose. But like we are saying, courage breeds perseverance. Perseverance breeds success. When you look at fear, in face to face, you stand toe to toe with him. It is there that you can say that I'm sailing through. It is there that you can say I am moving through. No successful man has rise beyond the horizon without the obstacles of thunder, without the obstacles of lightning, without the obstacles of... I believe I have another caller on the line. Good morning, caller.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, this is Daniel from Congo.
This is...
Yeah, the topic you are discussing is really, really important. You see, to become a successful man, then one has to know that there must be a lot of failure, like they have been saying. You see, one thing you have to understand is that failure introduces one to himself. If you do not fail in life, you really do not understand yourself. You are in the way to achieve something. Until you fail, then you realize that what you are doing is not enough. You see, and then one thing you have to know is that failure is a result of not doing something right. So in life, we must not fear to fail, but try to avoid to fail. So if we take all these things, then we will become successful. And then one thing I have to also add is that successful people have a lot of stuff in their life. You see, that maybe you're a businessman, you want to become a successful businessman. Then, if you are not faithful to your business, there must be a stop before you become successful. If you're a student and you want to become a successful student, maybe you're learning, you like sleeping, you like conversing with people in the essence of your studies. You like doing so that there must be stuff to become a successful student. So I believe that for a successful man, there's a lot of stuff to become a successful man. So it's a really very important topic you are discussing. I appreciate it, and God bless you all.
Bless you too. We are grateful for you calling to share your thoughts with that. This is what this particular segment is about, giving you the room to also bring your thoughts on the subject matter. And we are still talking about courage and perseverance. And sometimes we fail even to understand that failure itself isn't failure until you decide to get stuck to where you are. When you see it as a catalyst to your success, when you see failure and you persevere and you permeate through it as a challenge moment, it is a period and a season to test your pulse. No one who plays a huge amount of money in a child's hand because the child has not suffered or has not gotten the ability to go through challenges. So you wouldn't hand over a huge sum of money into a child's hand. You measure a man's success according to the many times he has risen beyond the borders of failure and challenges as well as difficulties. This is what life is about. My brother, refrain upon your last word.
Yeah, the last caller from Navrongo said that shock is part of success. Because if you can tell me that I'm a best student, that means that I've gone through challenges and now you realize that I've been able to overcome all the challenges to make me a best student. If 1 + 1 I get it straight away, I will not be able to tell the difference or how failure is. But failure is there for us as let's say a jumping pad for us to get to the next level. So when you're able to overcome that hurdle, then at the end, because in race, when running, you are running with lots of people. If you are the only person in the track and you run, nobody can tell you that you are first or you are the last. It is only when you compete with other people, then you'll be able to tell that I was able to overcome all these challenges. So failure is part of life. So we should admit it. We should count it. Just as death is part of life, so is failure is part of our life.
Just as success is part of our life, so is failure being part of our life. Hello, good morning, caller. Your name and where you're calling from.
Order. My success is not that way, and the perseverance too. I like the way you people are talking about courage and perseverance. When we are in a situation, we should always, all the time, put our hopes and trust, and then persevere and go through the end. I realize the topic. God is bless you for discussing the topic with us this morning, sharing this message with us. God bless you.
Bless you to our brother. And it is exciting and interesting to know that we are serving you what you actually need to move you and spur you on and make you have an attitude of winning. If we all are going to have the attitude, the mentality, and an understanding to crave to survive, the survivor spirit and survivor ability, I believe that this nation will be turned around. If you read the history of the Chinese, they decided to go beyond the borders of developing country to become a developed country. If you study out of Malaysia, all of them decided it wasn't a statement by a president. It was a statement by the people to travel beyond the borders of the difficulties they were seeing themselves through. Let's have that attitude. Let us all decide that, yes, the challenges of today is that Ghana is a developing country. No, we have to redefine our purpose, redefine our focus, and we will definitely thrive beyond the borders of what we see today. Hello, good morning, caller. Please, your name and where you're calling from.